to share with you one of my recent buys and talk a little bit more about it because I feel that it deserves a video by itself, and it is, ta-da! The Perfect Diary Fancy Carp gift box. So the gift box itself is limited edition and it's currently out of stock, the entire gift box itself, but you can still purchase the items inside separately. So the design in the front right here is really pretty and really neat, and it has Perfect Diary's new logo and also Jingli, which is the Hanyu pinyin for Jingli, which is carp, right? Okay, so we're gonna open it. It opens on two sides, and then you get this thing here, which is a really pretty like carp design, and then you have to lift it up here with this thing right here. You pull it up, which I feel like is the weird part because I don't know, let me know what y'all think, man. And this is what you get inside. Basically, it only comprises of 3 items. Here we have the Glamour Select Velvet Liquid Lipstick. They are highlighter, they're diamond highlighter, which they are super popular and known for, in a new and limited edition shade, which is 05. And finally, the main star of today, which is the Fancy Carp palette. So this palette feels really good, like it has different textures, so when you feel it, it actually kind of has a more interesting feel, I suppose. Oh, and if you're wondering what these two empty spaces are for, it actually comes with earrings, and it is the earrings that I am wearing now, which I think I am only going to be wearing for this one time because I think it's hideous. I figured like, okay, since I'm going to record this video, might as well I just wear the earring, because when else am I gonna ever wear it again? I have to say that this box is super pretty, but I have had it for like a few months now, and it's kind of a waste of space because it's huge and you don't know if you should throw it away or if you should keep it, because after all I bought it for the box, right? Although not really, because I bought it because of the limited edition items and packaging. But I haven't decided what to do with the box, so I'm just gonna leave it there until I figure out what to do with it. Another thing about this box is that these two items have limited edition packaging, which you will see in a while. First, we're gonna be talking about their Stardust Diamond Highlight Powder in 06 called Fancy Carp. That is such a typical name, but okay. This is how the packaging looks like. I haven't thrown it away because I think it's really pretty and I haven't decided to throw it away yet. Okay, so the real deal is this. This is what it looks like right here. It has a super pretty limited edition packaging. I don't think this shade is up for sale on their shop anymore, so this is the True Blue limited edition. So this is what it looks like. It is super pretty. It is also the highlight that I am wearing today. I would say the formula of this is between like the cross of like a putty and a powder. You can apply this highlight with a brush, which is what I like about it, because sometimes it's very difficult to pick up the pigment using brushes for highlights like these. One thing I like about this is that it does not have a very strong base color. It is like a very sheer champagne shade with like pink and gold glitter, which is super pretty. This is the highlight that is pretty easy to pull off, which I like, because on days you feel like you want to be like a very basic girl, you can pull this out and look basic but not that basic, if you get what I mean. The glitter in this is super fine, so you don't need to feel like, oh, the glitter will be too chunky and it'll be too crazy. No, it is very sparkly, but it still can pull off being very normal and very like, I'm here but I'm not here kind of feel. One thing about this is that I feel that it is actually a mix of these two highlights, which is in the shade 05 and 02. These two are limited edition packaging. This is their original packaging. Here are the three highlighters in its full glory. This one is 02, this one is 05, and this one is 06 Fancy Carp, which is the limited edition one. I feel like it's a mix between these two to get this. This one is a super champagne gold-ish highlighter. This one is a straight up red highlighter, although it's still very sheer, but it is a lot of red glitter. This one is a mix of gold and red glitter, which is a mix of these two. My favorite is still 05, and then followed by the Fancy Carp one. This one I don't really use on a day-to-day basis. Glamour Select Velvet Liquid Lipstick in V09 Fancy Carp again. This whole Glamour Select Velvet Liquid Lipstick is their newest lip line, and V09 is their latest addition to the whole entire 9 shades. Fortunately, V09 is gonna be a permanent color, so you can still get it. However, the one in the gift box has a limited edition packaging. Super pretty. Oh my god, look at this. This orange is... wow, it's just super pretty. Also, their whole line of this liquid lipstick has matte packaging. Oh my god, it's so neat and it's so exquisite. I love it so much. Although it can get a little bit dirty and hard to clean, but well, it feels good, right? This one is the limited edition packaging and this one is the plain old original packaging. You can't get this anymore, but if you buy it from them, you can get it in this packaging, which is still available. So it has a matte finish, but it is a very like velvet kind of texture. It's pretty comfortable on the lips if you ask me. Comfortability, I would rate it like 8 upon 10. It's not very drying, although more or less there'll be some kind of dryness because at the end of the day, there's still something on your lips and it's a matte finish. But it is very comfortable, I would say. It also has like super fine gold glitter in it, which is a very nice touch to it, I would say, although you can't really see it unless you scrutinize it. Transfer wise, it's not 100% transfer proof. More or less there will be some transfer, but it's acceptable for me. And it is also the color that I'm wearing on my lips right now. I love it so much. It is sort of a reddish orange with a little bit of brown and I think it's super pretty. I would recommend this color. It is also said that you can wear this without any makeup. I haven't tried it because personally I don't really like wearing lipstick without any makeup, like even if it's a light layer, but that's what they say. I wish they make all of their liquid lipsticks in this kind of packaging. Oh my god, it's... oh my god, so pretty. Finally, we have come to their fancy Carp palette, which is part of their permanent line right now. When I first bought it, I thought it was going to be like a pink kind of palette. Not really, because I've seen swatches, but I didn't expect that it would be like a super orangey palette, but it ended up being one. I'm kind of disappointed because orange is not really my thing, but after using it again today, I feel like, yeah, I mean, I actually like it, you know? I can see myself wearing more of it in the future. This is what the palette looks like. Instead of it being a super straight up like orange palette, it is, I would say it is more of like a orangey pink, a peachy kind of palette instead of like a straight up orange palette, which is like eh. I decided to buy it mainly because I really liked these two colors right here, which is Fish Scale, a purple shimmer, and also Glow. It's a matte shade with a little bit of fine gold glitter. Super pretty. My look today is actually created by this palette. I actually recorded a video on this palette previously and I didn't want it to be an orange look, so I decided to use Glow and Fish Scale. But after that previous experience, I kind of realized that no matter what shades you use in this entire palette, it cannot escape the look from being orange, you know. Somehow, even with these two, it kind of ends up a little bit of orangey look, which I can show you. But I don't think you can escape any kind of orange tones if you ever use this palette. So if you are like me initially, where you wanted to buy this palette because of this Glow and the Fish Scale, and orange is not really your kind of thing, just be prepared that it's gonna be a peachy orange. Thankfully, it still has some elements of pink in it, even like these colors right here. It's more of like a peachy kind of color and not like super orangey, which is why I still feel like I can use it. Which is why today I gave up on creating a look that does not have orange and just made a look with orange today. And I have to say that I really like this palette somehow. After using all these shades on my eyes, I feel like, oh, okay, I kind of like it. I mean, I can use it. It's also a very warm kind of palette. If you're into warm colors, then I think it's your kind of thing. Maybe upon 10, I would say I like it 5 to 6. All their palettes that they have in this animal series, I would definitely recommend this palette because number 1 is the newest and number 2, it's super pretty. This purple is to die for, although like it does not have much of a base color, but it's still pretty. It also comes with a brush, although I wouldn't recommend this brush because their brushes kind of suck, so use your own brush. In case you guys want to know, I'll just quickly go through the shades that I used to create this look today. I have 3 base layers on, which is Leaping Fish, and then I topped it up with Water Lily and Burning Sky just to, you know, prevent those harsh lines on the crease. And then I put Fancy Carp all over the first 3/4 of my inner lids. On the top and bottom of the outer corners of my eyes, I have Knock on Wood. For the bottom, I have Fish Scale. On the inner corners of my lids, I have Ripple, which is a super pretty, super fine glitter. And then on my cheeks, I have Glow. I really wanted to use this color today, even though I couldn't. But I decided I could use this on my cheeks. So it is my blush today, which is Glow, super pretty pink. With a little bit of orange as well. To top it all off, I have Bubbles to highlight the middle of my eyes. It is a super pretty like pigment glitter pigment. I'll show you the swatches right now. After using this palette today, I totally like changed my views on this palette. Previously, the first time I used it, I was kind of like meh, but now after using it again, I feel like I'm actually enjoying this palette and I can actually like it. I'll definitely recommend this palette. If you have been considering whether to get it, go get it. Also, I really like the liquid lipstick shade. It is one of the colors out of the 9 that I would actually recommend. If you guys know, I'm not like a super... No, I'm not even super big. I'm not a fan of orange shades, but this one, I have to say, I kind of like it, man. The highlight, I mean, you can't really get it anymore, but you can also get 05 or 02. You can check it out. I recommend 05 though. If you feel that this video is helpful, subscribe, give it a like. I heard all the cool people like and subscribe, so are you part of them? And I will see you in my next video.